Hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here. It's time to conclude Young Royals Season 2 before we move on to the third season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode, especially with the Jubilee speech looming. And it does seem like Willem is going to be the one making the speech now that Simon has made his decision in terms of telling the police everything about August and how he uploaded the video. So it's going to be very interesting to see if there are going to be repercussions there, if there's going to be a big kerfuffle in regards to obviously the consequences that might bestow that might be placed upon August, because you know, he's been warned by Sarah. Look, one way or the other, I feel like the police are going to be coming after you, so you could, you know, do the responsible thing and fess up, or you can let Simon beat you to the punch. So yeah, but it is going to be very, very interesting to see what will happen. It was really great last episode. Of course, there was that difficult decision in terms of you know, you don't want August to have the throne, but you are willing. In my mind, you're not wanting August to have that full power, of course, but you also want that life that you want to have. You want that life with Simon, and for that to happen, of course, Simon would not go to the police, and Willem would step aside from being on the throne. But Simon's made his choice, like I said. So yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed season 2. It's been really great stuff. I mean, I feel like I don't know, for some reason I feel like I've thrived with season 1 a bit more. But season 2 has been pretty great so far. I mean, so far we've only got one episode left to go. But you never know, this could be the mother of all finales. Probably not, but no, I feel like season 1 has definitely had a really... I mean, I have really enjoyed what season 2 has provided us with, but I think if you were to ask me to make a preference of season 1 or season 2, I'm probably going to go with the former. You know, nothing to, I guess, slander season 2. I just feel like overall season 1 has, you know, was... it flowed a bit better for me, I feel. So, yeah. But, why don't we get into this episode of Young Royals? It is the final episode of Season 2. Excited to get into this. So, with that said, let's go.
Jag ringer dig när jag har varit hos polisen.
Can't blame Simon. And he has every right to. Alright, what up? Yeah, tell him. Oh, no, you fucking don't.
Och det är inte ditt fel. Vet du vad problemet är? Det är att du går runt och ser dig själv som något slags jävla offer.
Oh my god.
Säg att du inte vill ha drama, men tydligen så är det ju det du går igång på. Gå. Dra.
I mean, yeah, Simon hasn't exactly been... But you can't say shit either.
Jag har ju bevis på att det var du. Jag har bevis på att videon spelades in på min mobil. Ja.
But not for me.
Jag var ganska full. Så full att jag glömde mobilen på palatset. Alexander
I can't believe
tog med sig
it.
mobilen upp till skogsbacken på vägen hem. Försökte bli insläppt.
Simon från att gå till polisen. Fan tror ni?
Synd. Nej, men om du inte
really
lyckas övertyga honom så är det väl inte mer än rätt att allt kommer in i ljuset. Micke Eriksson. Det är inte så svårt att förstå var det kommer ifrån.
You fucking reek. Punch him. Just punch him. Just punch, please. Punch him, Vel.
Sa du verkligen att du hade en morbror som hade dött i cancer?
Yeah, that... Wow,
Wow,
that is messed up, Felice. Jeez. At least they're back on good terms-ish, but... Jeez, really, Felice?
Vänta, vad är det som händer?
Fan har berättat för honom.
Well, Sarah... But I don't think, you know, oh yeah. It's all a mess, isn't it?
Som helst, eller?
Jag är beredd att göra vad som krävs för att skydda kungahuset.
You don't
Kanske
give
borde
a
du tänka på det
shit.
också.
You're not even wanting responsibility. Whoa!
Vad fan är det här?
Kungahuset är jävligt bra på att sopa undan olyckor, eller hur August?
Whoa!
Säg vem det fucking var.
Ta det lugnt.
Sarah's gonna confess before Vil goes out of control.
Vem var det? Säg vem det fucking var!
Det var jag. Det var jag som sa det.
Oh, fuck! That
Du
was...
skulle
I wasn't...
lösa det här. Du skulle erkänna August.
Because he can't fucking take responsibility. He's a pathetic piece of shit.
Sara.
It's too...
Nej.
You can't explain you can't
Nej.
explain yourself in a positive light.
Nej.
Sara.
You're done. You're cooked.
Pero Simón, du vet vem det var?
Om alla tänker gå runt och bara skydda sig själva och sin familj så tänker jag också göra det.
He's done. He's tired playing this game, to be fair. Because
En gammal fabrik.
he's always... That's it with Simon. He's always getting kicked in the gut.
Allt det härifrån.
Det var du som sa att jag skulle gå till en psykolog.
Ja, det gjorde jag. Därför att det är viktigt att lära sig prata om sina känslor. Men du kan prata med oss om precis vad som
Det
helst.
räcker ju
Except he
inte.
can't.
Förstår du inte det? Går och lägger mig. Ses imorgon.
Ja, men det är ju bra att du
It's like being his shoes,
inför
and
morgondagen.
it,
Och få lite...
Det här att göra.
Men alltså, vi är här för Felice. Du kanske har missuppfattat hur det funkar här, men vi har inte hemligheter för varandra.
Nej, har ni inte.
no, you don't you dare!
Vill ni vara snälla och lämna rummet?
I was gonna say, don't you dare out her.
Allting som är fel kändes bara helt rätt.
Alltså, du är så jävla full av skit.
I mean, I do understand where Sarah is coming from. But... No! Oh, you feel like shit! Well, tough shit!
2.
3. Godnatt, Simbe.
Godnatt.
So deflated, and it breaks my heart. But you can understand why he's so deflated, like with the revelations, with what to do with this whole situation with Willem.
Du, jag har köpt Rousseau.
Knew it!
Jag sålde den på
Knew
postordern.
it!
Det var väl din dröm?
But you can't buy back.
Du fattar ju verkligen ingenting.
Thank you, Sarah. You can't buy her
Sara.
respect back.
Fattar verkligen August.
Join the bloody club.
Men det är inte värt att förstöra våra familjer och sabba allt för det. Och jag vill inte heller att han ska förstöra det vi har. Om det är det enda sättet. Med inga fler hemligheter mellan oss.
But no more between us, okay? Okay, just... The public eye, yeah. Okay!
Jag älskar dig.
That was... great timing!
Jag vet inte om jag klarar det.
You can.
Är prinsen helt säker?
Det känns som att jag ska spy.
I mean, there's that just... fright, isn't there?
Kan inte riskera att kronprinsen...
Jag skulle vilja anmäla ett brott.
Jag menar, vi hälsar hans kungliga höghet, kronprins
Sit your ass down, he's like. I've got this.
Ska blev ett hem för mig. Precis som det var för min kära mor. Och för min bror innan mig. Skolans motto.
Mom's just getting very emotional.
Tänka efter över vilka som är bra och vilka som är dåliga. Då händer ju inget. Om man måste följa traditioner, hur ska man då utvecklas? Vi kan ju inte ens sjunga en ny version av vår skolsång.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Det var jag i videon som läckte förra terminen. Den på mig och Simon.
What? Yeah, he's, oh my, I see what he's doing, but holy shit! I mean, yeah. You know, season 3's got a really great thing to start off on because there's that bombshell that everyone has just absorbed. Obviously, we know it wasn't Willem who leaked the video. Obviously, it's been like a season and a bit. But it's the message that he is sending in regards to... like, you even saw that little look to Willem, to Simon, should I say. At the end of the episode. So... yeah. Because it's that whole... You know, Simon initially agreed that, okay, well, I'll happily take this whole sacrifice thing of our love being a secret and all of that. And then Willem just turns around and says, fuck that! So, because, of course, you mirror back to last season where Willem... It kind of repairs of what happened last season when Willem was for... Well, like, he wasn't gonna deny it was him in the video, but then he did a 180 and then denied himself in the video, and that came to such a shock for Simon and everyone who was thinking, well, who was on their side really, because they were going to be like, oh, he's gonna say it was him. No, he did a 180. This time around though, he's like, that was me in the video, I leaked it. And it's just like, so, and it's so funny though, because there is that protective element, but it's going to be very odd. It's going to be very difficult though, because Sarah called the authorities. But you got Willem who said it was me who leaked the video. So... holy shit! I mean, what to say, because there's quite a bit. Oh man. Yep, so much. I mean, that's it though, like... you think about Simon being satisfied by having to make do about the relationship being secret for a couple of years. Ow, just hit my elbow off the desk. But yeah, you think that. Willem's like, you know what, fuck that. I'm just gonna, you know, be loud and proud. Tradition can get fucked. And yeah. And that's it though. Like, there is no way to brush that up. There is no way to brush, like, oh, it's so good. It is so good. So, I am very proud. Like, just with everything. Like, It's so funny though, because it is a nice parallel as well against August. Vil is taking responsibility, something that August is too afraid to do. Look, I will be petulant against August all day long, but so is Vil. To be fair, like he got called up. That's the thing, though. I feel like Vil pretended to show signs that I can't do this. Just so he can be an absolute piece of shit to August. Like, he knows that August's smug ass is going to be like, yeah, my time to shine. The last second you take that power away from him. Because that's it, though. He is so craved on power, is August. And that last moment, you're like, sit your ass down. So, yeah. It was that last moment. So that's why I'm convinced that Vil was faking being, anxious about... I mean, he was anxious on the stage, which is obviously genuine. But in terms of not being able to do the speech, and then Jan Olaf was like, okay, yeah, August, you're going to be up in a few minutes. I feel like he was faking being nervous in that moment, so he could absolutely tell August to sit down. So... that or he was gonna do it anyways, like regardless. But yeah, well, it was just blah. But that's it though. Vil is taking responsibility, and like I said, it was a nice contrast to this time last season where obviously he had a a lot of pressure, and there was a lot of pressure anyways because the video leaked and all of that, so everyone was talking about it. But now time has died down, and there is that acknowledgement, but of course things are still a bit hazy. But he's gotten that affirmation from Simon about the fact that, okay, well, I'm happy to be your secret, and that's all well and good, but yeah, he is... his mother is... Yeah, his mother's not in season 3 because she's just collapsed and will be out the entire season. Because that's it, though. She, she was a problem anyways in terms of the way that she tried to dictate Willem's feelings, but it's a middle finger to her, it's a middle finger to August, it's a middle finger to tradition, it's a middle finger to anyone who's trying to stop this relationship from happening. And it's very, very apt that the therapist was there. Like, he was smiling, and the reason why was because he said he basically, wanted Willem to embrace who he wanted to be rather than, what you should do, etc., etc. And this is it. He, Willem, in that moment, in that speech, embraced who he was. By adding a little twist on things by saying, yeah, I leaked the video, and you want to know why? Essentially, because it's me. And yeah, it is me in the video, and I am proud to have it. What would have been great, just for the icing on the cake, I would have been, happy if he kissed Simon on camera, just so the whole of Sweden can I mean, the whole of Sweden would be watching anyways, and would be absorbing this. But this is further more things to digest, and the thing is, Willem's going to be happy about it because he's telling the world, this is who I am. I'm happy. My brother would be happy because Eric would be happy. He would be applauding. He would just have this smirk on his face. And yeah. So, and it is just really, really great because, yeah. So I really, really loved it though. And I don't know, like, if, like, with that ending shot as well, like, there are mirrors to, of course, the ending shot of season 1 as well, because, you know, that was at a time where Villa was done and he was ready to cause shit. This time, and it was a very somber atmosphere. This time, he's causing shit again in regards to a more positive light. Like, he is saying, this is it. This is, like, I leaked the video. I was in that video. And yeah, so I love this. I love this. So I mean, this final episode was insane. Oh, but yeah, I can see why people would want a season 3, like, following from that. So, yeah. Oh, man, that was really, really great. But you know what's great, though? I mean, obviously this season he has been struggling, has Willem. And, you know, with him puking up in the last episode and, you know, the struggles with this speech. I feel like this is perfect. This is a moment of confidence where he is happy to be himself. He is happy to share this love. And it's just perfect. It's just perfect. In a season where he struggled and all of that, not just in terms of the speech, but mentally as well, I guess you could say as well. He turned it up to 11, this speech. The moment he went off script. I wasn't sure where things were going to go when he said no, and I'm like, but I knew he was going off script, and I'm like, okay, what's Vil cooking? What's he cooking here? So, yeah. And it was just really, really great stuff. Now, here's the thing now. There's a bit of a complication because Sarah has decided, you know what, I'm going to report the police to the police about August. And, you know, normally, you know, after everything in regards to that dynamic, you'd think, okay, neat, I guess. Here's the problem. There was a reason why Simon didn't go anyways, and because Sarah, yeah, has not spoken, because, you know, Simon made it clear he didn't want anything to do with her. Yeah, she hasn't she doesn't know why Simon's not reported to August. Nor did she, know about the fact that August is ready to take revenge if, you know, he faces detriment, so... Yeah, she thinks she's doing the right thing, but but it's just, yeah. And it just does suck because there are going to be, I mean, even, like, you know, say August just I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a bit difficult with Willem saying, yeah, it was me who leaked the video, and now you've got Sarah who's going to try and say to the authorities, yeah, August did this. But even if August got in hot shit about this, it doesn't defeat the message of Simon, of Willem to Simon, should I say, and that he's proud of who he is, because it's a nice contrast to last season where he said he would own responsibility, but he didn't, and now he has in this episode. So, but of course, there was a reason why Simon never reported August in the end. And now that could backfire, now that Sarah's done that. So, so yeah. I don't blame Felice whatsoever for feeling betrayed and all of that in the end. So, yeah. I don't blame her whatsoever. given everything that's come to light, especially with the fact that she's withheld this information. And you can't really blame Simon either, like, with the fact that once the truth came out, he didn't want anything to do with her because there is that betrayal. I feel like this was always going to be the outcome, where Simon would somehow find out that Sarah has been keeping this information for quite some time. And he was not going to be too pleased because your brother has been facing a lot of shit, and instead of doing the right thing, you decided to fuck August. And not just that though, but you've kept this information from, important people and all of that. So, and it just does feel like a huge sign of disloyalty, of disrespect, and yeah. I mean, Sarah explained herself, of course. And thankfully she chose to wake up and all of that. The problem is, she's now gone to the authorities, of course, and yeah, that might be a bit of a problem, funnily enough, because I want August to finally get what is coming to him. But obviously, like I said, there's a reason why Simon didn't go to the police in the end. So, but yeah, like, even when my affirmation was right about August buying the horse came to fruition, I'm glad that Sarah didn't fall into bad habits again, and that she was like, you don't get it, do you? You're so pathetic. So, yeah, no amount of, buying your way to her heart is gonna fix what you've done, and all of that. Like, especially with the fact that, because yeah, she was blindsided by the fact that she was suggesting go to the authorities because it's going to come out one way or another. So what did August do? He decided, Alex, how you were a patsy once. Well, guess what? I mean, this at least we can have a bit of an agreement over. Because Willem did it under your back, so, but yeah, I mean, with Willem, he threw him under the bus, that's it. He threw him under the bus to protect Simon. But still, I mean, I feel like I don't know, I mean, this is a pretty serious thing for Alexander to, take the fall over in regards to siding with August, so... But, yeah. Again, responsibility, not a thing. But, of course, he would also find loopholes that would bring Simon down to hell with him. So, but that's it, though. He will find loopholes. Because, it's not like Simon has been perfect in regards to, anything in this show. He's not exactly had his hands clean, etc., with his dad's pills, and whatnot. But he just had to, he is just a very, very spiteful person is August. So, and I just hated the fact that he was just not ready to fully own responsibility for what he did, for how much pain he's caused. So, because at the end of the day, he will always vie for that power. He will always try to fight for power, and this is the ultimate way of stripping him from power. So, he had to do something. He had to find some loopholes because he is an asshole. So, but I will say that scene on the shooting range, it scared me. It did scare me because I was like, Vil, okay, I want you to beat the shit out of him, okay? That's something I can condone. But, the good thing, maybe take it down a notch, okay? Take it down a notch. Yeah, because, I mean, I will admit, he was very fucking cold in regards to, say, the royal family are good at covering up accidents. That was kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, okay, I want you to make sure that he's never on that CrossFit again. But not permanently, okay? Just break his arms or something like that. Beat the shit out of him because, yeah. Because that's what I thought he was going to do last season, if you recall. Once, obviously, he got wind of what happened in regards to who leaked the video. And I thought, okay, well, now if you're going to beat the shit out of him, now is the perfect time. Obviously, that would cause drama and all of that, especially with the speech coming up. But, I mean, you know, this is the same guy that in reality, in regards to what just happened in the events of the episode, he was he had August at gunpoint, and yeah, so. And yeah, Sarah had to come out, and it was gonna get ugly, so yeah, but it was scary, that moment. It was scary. And Marcus, you know, God, fucking Marcus. I mean, yeah, I know Simon hasn't, you know, wasn't 100%, yeah. But I felt like Marcus was the worst party in that, like, little thing. Especially with the amount of pressure it, bestowed upon Simon. So Marcus could, yeah. Thank God we won't need to see him again, right? Right? But yeah, this was a really, really solid way to conclude things, in my opinion, for season 2. I'm excited to see what season 3 has on offer. Of course, I will be watching that. Yeah. But this was superb. This was a really, really neat way to conclude things, in my opinion, for this season. So season 3 is going to be absolutely tasty. And yeah, it'll be great that it'll be newly released for me, because I know this has been out for a couple of years. And yeah, at least, you know, season 3 will be relatively new when I do come back to watch it. So it might be fresh in the minds of a lot of people, really, when they come to watch the you know, my season 3 reactions. So whatever happens in that season, you know, the energy you guys might be feeling might still be there in regards to, oh yeah, this, you know, I'm still not over this. I know it's been a few weeks, but I'm still not over it, or in whatever context, whether it's good or bad. But you know, I'm sure we'll have a good, happy ending, right? Right? Because I think season 3 is the final one, so. But still. No, this was really, really solid. Nice, solid way to conclude things for season 2. And I felt like I don't know, I thrived with this finale a bit better, in my opinion. So, especially with how high the stakes were, like, especially with the fact that, okay, well, we know August has been threatened with police action, so how we're going to deal with that. And I felt like with how August was trying to find loopholes around this, frustrating, obviously, but it just elevated the dramatics. And of course, that, like, ending, Simon with Willem telling the world, sticking it to everyone who has been afforded his side, including his mom. And again, like the ending of season 1, Willem has chosen chaos, and I am here for it. I prayed for this, and it happened. But no, I'm excited to see what season 3 has in store. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BGF Eats and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!